Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to RimWorld. So, as you can probably immediately see right here up in the top corner here, we're in 1.0 now, or at least we're, approaching, like, the full, proper 1.0 release. It's still in, like, kind of like the unstable beta build right now, but exciting time. So let's jump right on in. We're probably not gonna, like, do a really in-depth, like, look, just, like, a quick peek is, I guess, what we're looking for here today of, like, all the cool new stuff like this. Naked brutality. You went under anesthetic for a minor surgery. Now you've awoken in a drop pod crashing into a distant planet. You're naked, alone, and totally unprepared. Can you survive? So we pick one person and, yeah, just start off naked. Naked, no items, no equipment, no nothing. Because, well, I guess we'll just go on rough. Since we're just having a quick look, we'll play on top hat. Why not? Alrighty then, so we're gonna want to start near a river, first of all, because there's some cool new stuff involving that. And the only thing that I can think of that I've, like, noticed myself that they've changed is there's, like, the Ludionicrus size is no more, but I'm pretty sure they also got rid of, like, the tiny size, and, like, medium is what used to be large, so everything kind of got bumped down a little, I think. Yeah, because the game specifically mentions this stuff here. So I think this is this probably maybe what we might have, you know what, I'm going to play on large anyway, because screw it, I like large maps. The bigger the better. What is this? Since this location is within 4 tiles of another faction base, they will feel you are encroaching on their land, and relations with those factions will worsen every 15 days. Ooh, that's exciting. That's a new feature right there. We'll do it, because I don't care, apparently. Let's have a quick look for these guys. Yes, we've got some new traits. Yuki has no need for space. She will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever. No longer how long she stays indoors. Let's see here if there's any I can see off the body purist. Human body is limited. Yeah, so that's basically like prostophobe. Alright, let's jump on in. Not gonna worry too much about traits or skills anyway, because we're just having a quick look. Alrighty then. Let's see, it was supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Yes, aside from a slick of mysterious goo all over your body, you are totally naked. With no preparation, no supplies, and no tools, can you survive? Alrighty then, so, as we land here, let's just do a quick... Okay, so that's the menu. I don't remember this button being here before. I always just pressed escape anyway, but, it's still useful to be there. Okay, so we've got for neutral people, it is now neutral. Let's see, if relations fall below 0, they will become hostile. If they rise above 75, they'll become allied. So that's a new thing as well, is that, actually, as we can kind of see here, if goodwill is under -50, it will rise by 0.3 a day. And if it's over 50, it'll fall by 0.3 per day. So that's useful. And as we also saw, if we're too close to them, they're gonna not really like it that much. So that's interesting. Also, I noticed that neutral is now more color-coded. That's actually pretty useful. Let's, history, I never really played much with this tab, to be honest with you, so I am not overly familiar with what it did before, but I'm pretty sure, like the filters here are new. And of course, we've got the world. I mean, I don't really care about the grasshopper men. They're bad guys anyway, so we're not going to worry about them overly much. Of course, we've got research as well, which tree sowing. Oh, so there's actually some new research required as well. We can't just grow trees anymore. I'll just slowly scroll through this and let you guys pause and see for yourself some new things that have been added. I mean, I do notice it's nicely set out. And, I mean, I think the organization's been adjusted a little bit, if nothing else. And also the tree sowing again, as mentioned. Let's see. Actually, going back to the world, has anything been changed with caravans? Choose route. Must assign at least one downed colonist. Oh, so it doesn't even count anyone's arrived yet. Let's, now hold on. There we go. Okay, just took a second. Wow, I'm actually worth a lot of money, apparently. For a, you know, a naked person. Cool. Oh. Oh, cool. So, I can go like, boop, boop. Oh, no, that is a really nice quality of life feature right there. That is awesome. I like that right there. That is cool. I like that. All right. That's good. And that's kind of replaced, like, the which direction you, like, start coming out of. I like it. All right. We're not actually traveling, are we? We are not. We've got a new wildlife tab, so we can, like, see all the animals on the map. Wow. But that's actually a big thing about 1.0. I notice that a particularly notable thing it does is there's, like, a lot of features that used to be in mods that got added. So that's pretty cool. Like, if we actually just skip over and go into here... I mean, one, we can see that there's bridges, and let's just turn on God mode right now so we can, like, just see everything all at once. But yeah, there is somewhere around here. I mean, there's bridges, for one, which, oh, here's our river. Yeah. We can't build them over... Oh, we can build them over deep water. I feel like that's new, because I did a quick look at this yesterday, and unless I don't know, I can build it over deep water. Yeah, I was just looking at this the other day, and I don't think I could build deep water bridges then. That is a new thing, and there was... Ah, here it is, smooth surface. So, not just... We can't just smooth floors anymore, we can now actually smooth walls, so that's, you know, that's one mod we can check off our list. Ooh. Now that's interesting, world generation there. Cool, cool. Anyway, but yeah, we can build bridges. We'll get like a soaking wet modifier, which we'll go examine right there. That looks like a somewhat different thing here. We've got some different graphics right here. You're unhappy being naked. That's totally okay. Oh, and we've got like a mass unforbid tool. So if there's like a bunch of stuff that was forbidden, we can now end mass forbid tool. Never mod that we can check off the list. So yeah, smooth surfaces, build bridges, we can build structures on our bridges. Sure, a golden wall, because why not? Yeah. And bridges can be burned, they can... It's actually kind of a shame you can't build, like, metal bridges or something like that, but yeah, you can build, like, stuff on top of these things. Ah, can't build stuff like that, though. Alright, so there's some things we can build. We've got our, like, fabrication bench, which used to be the component bench, as I recall. Oh, that's cool. You can, like, just click on that and then, like, build a new tool cabinet. Actually, just to be safe, that's... Okay, that's not just a God mode feature. But if I turn this off, I can't just build a copy of it. That's odd, but also interesting. Make components. I believe... If we go under research here, somewhere around here, we can now build bionic parts. Not quite as expansive as the expanded prosthetics and organ engineering mod, but, you know, they are there. Oh yeah, fabrication and advanced fabrication, that's something new. Let's see here. High-tech blah, 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 component assembly and power armor construction. So we'll just instant finish those things just... Oh, there it is, bionics. Ah, prosthetics and bionics. Build inexpensive stuff, requires skilled doctor. Industrial, it's all good. Breaks up from machining. Have a quick, there we go, now we've got it. So we can make advanced components, bionic eyes, arms, legs, spines, hearts, stomachs, ears. Cool stuff. What else do we have that's new? We go under furniture here. There is now a double ground sleeping spot. I'm pretty sure that's another mod that we can tick off our list of mods. It's cool. We've also got more advanced turrets, like this fellow right here. As you can also see here now, they've got barrel durability. So it can't just shoot forever. You gotta replace it with steel every now and then. And that's just like a balancing decision because I guess... I mean, for me personally, I almost never used turrets because I always kind of fell under the belief that they increased, like, raid damage, or, like, the size of raids more than if you just built like a pile of deadfall traps or something. So, I mean, these are still very effective. It's just never been my strategy, so I can't say myself for certain. I mean, without even really playing with this, I can't say for certain how much that's going to affect balance. But it will affect balance in some way, and that is interesting, is the point I'm getting at here. Sandbags, they have a cool new graphic. In fact, if we go through a lot of this, we'll see that there's like a lot of new graphically designy thingies to all of our stuff. So that's cool. Alright, but yeah, we want to look at power here. So wind turbines have been made, they're like, instead of 3 tiles wide, they're 5 tiles wide, so they're a little bit bigger. I also just got rid of that vitals monitor. Plop that back here so we can kind of see what it looks like. And we'll reconnect that, there we go. Yeah, so, yeah, it's all cool. In general, a lot of interesting, just, you know, extra polish and stuff added to the graphics and things, like the sculptor's table and the various smithies. All good stuff, says I. But yeah, we also have a watermill. That's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, basically, my understanding is it's effectively like it's possibly one of the most efficient power sources in the game. I mean, it generates about 1,200 watts, give or take, and it's constant. It basically cannot be interrupted, since as far as I know, I mean, unless something gets added later, like, rivers don't ever really stop flowing. Cool animation, too. And also, yeah, the whole reason for building bridges is, of course, because of the soaking wet modifier. And what else do we have to look at? There's some cool new events that have been added. Let's have a quick incident over here. Yeah, wild man wanders in. So, who is this wild man? A person living among wild animals has wandered into the area. He's called Brian. You can attempt to tame him. Yeah, see, you can, like, hunt him or tame him. It's cool. Like, so he's a human that acts like an animal. And I don't know about you, but just that, like, the whole concept of that feels like that could have some very interesting mod applications. So, I like that, is what I'm getting at. Let's, see here, place. Let's try to pay Lace a bit of kibble, because he only eats animal food. So we'll place some kibble here, and then we'll say, hey, go try to tame that guy. I mean, right now, they're trying to smooth a bunch of stuff here. Actually, do I even have it so you're set to handle? You are. Good. So, if we, click on you, good sir. At some... Oh, my skill is too low. Okay. So, we can't do it right now to show it off, but basically, yeah, we could try to tame them. It's kind of like recruiting and taming, blend it together. I like the implications of it. Another thing, if we look at health, I mean, I guess we can't, like, easily show it without, like, summoning in a raid, but from my understanding, like, all clothing and armor and stuff, basically, instead of just, like, reducing damage, it has a chance of basically reflecting damage, and I guess the idea behind that is to, and in fact, just, like, some of the balance changes in general, are to make it so that you'll ultimately see less wounds on your colonists, and also, like, less scars and stuff like that, because wounds are less likely to scar. But when you do get wounds, they're more severe. So I think that's an interesting balancing change, because, I mean, one of the ongoing things that has often happened in RimWorld, of course, is if you get, or, you know, you spend enough time on the Rim, and within a year, like, everyone is covered in scars or missing body parts and stuff like that. And I think, like, it never changes. There's not, like, 10 million individual ribs anymore. It's just, like, rib cage, so overall less possible breaking body part stuff. So that's also, again, pretty interesting. And what is this? This looks like it's new. Automatic rebuild of destroyed structures. So again, another cool mod feature that we don't really need to worry about adding anymore. Roofs, that's already normal. What else do we have with incidents anyway? Let's see. Do we have, or is it trader or caravan? Yeah, trader caravan arrival. So another interesting thing, which we're probably not going to see here. This is actually a nice little thing right here as well. But occasionally visitors will leave gifts according to the patch notes if, you know, they like their stay and you have like good relations. So that's pretty cool. And basically the idea behind that, I guess, is that's sort of like a little bit from hospitality. So I like seeing like all these like little features of some of the most popular mods out there on the workshop right now getting like officially implemented in their own way into the game. And another thing that has changed with, actually, let's look at this. Raid with specifics, huh? Yeah, with the points thing. You'd have to go check the patch notes to get, like, the full details on this. But basically, apparently, like, the way points and stuff are calculated are a bit different, so that the early game is a bit easier, but the mid and late game actually maintain a certain level of challenge. Let's just do a... sure, smart attack, walk in. Probably should have specified sappers, because apparently sappers can be more than just explodey, grenadey people. Or Brian. Anyway, actually, let's go ahead and spawn that. Let's say, yeah, northwest people, 90 points, immediate attack with sappers, edge walk in. Okay, group of friendly outlanders have arrived. Okay, so that's what 90 points look like. Alright, so you've got a Molotov. Also note this pre-built bridge. Kind of wish I'd noticed that before we came into this, but still. Yeah. Anyway, I've been rambling for almost the length of a regular video now, so there's still a lot more to look at, but obviously, you know, I'd say at this point, check it out yourself. Basically, all I really wanted to do was just, like, highlight that 1.0 is basically almost here. Whole bunch of cool new stuff. We're gonna have to look into it even more in greater detail at a later time. But for now, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see all you in the next video.